All right, good questions. Let's do some Tai Chi, shall we? So let's stand up. Let's do some Tai Chi. Stand if you're able to. All right, we'll do our bow. Right hand, fist, power. Left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking the thumb, humility. Fist into the palm, and we say welcome. Good to see everybody. I'm used to being over there. All right. Standing in the Wuji position, my feet are shoulder or hip distance apart. I knew I forgot something. Boom. All right. Shoulder or hip distance apart. Put a slight bend in my knees that activates your leg muscles. Tuck in the pelvis. Head is lifted by the silk thread. We're going to do deep breathing from the belly. Time out 1 second. I just realized something. I'm sorry. Maybe that's it. Hang on. I need to check something. Yep. Okay. Sorry. Bear with me just a second. I just got hearing aids on Wednesday. So, I can't do that. Shoot. Interesting. Um, Let me reconnect. Sorry for the delay. I apologize. Knew there's going to be a technical problem. Always a technical problem. Let me know if you should be able to hear music in a minute as soon as this Bluetooth reconnects. But it's also the Bluetooth is connecting with my hearing aids. So I want to, could you hear music when I first started? Okay. There we go. So. Come on. It was connecting with my hearing aid, so I wasn't sure if you were hearing it or not. Oh, this is fun. That's what you came here for, right? Watch me work on technical problems. What the heck? There we go. Okay. Excellent. All right. See, I can't tell where things are coming from. All right. My apologies. Sorry about that. Yeah, you had to get the music. Thank you. All right. Wuji position, feet shoulder, hip distance apart, bending the knees, tucking in the tailbone, head is lifted by the silk thread. We're going to do deep breathing from the belly. Let's begin. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice and slow. One more time. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale the hands down. Nice and slow. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Notice you didn't wear your cardinal shirt back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Big, deep belly breath in and long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale and exhale. Again to the side. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, arms to the side, fingertips up. Feel the stretch in the arms. Inhale and exhale. Good job. Arms in the diagonals. I'll mirror you. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Keep the upper body straight. Inhale and exhale. Keep looking straight in front of you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. Do what's comfortable for your shoulders. Exhale, relax the hands down, nice and slow. Inhale, keep looking straight ahead. And exhale, continue to look straight in front of you, slowly floating the arms down. Inhale, fill the lungs with air. And exhale, floating the hands down. And we'll finish with gathering chi. Big, deep belly breath in, moving the arms in a circle. Exhale, pushing the hands right down the center line of the body. Gathering chi. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Excellent. All right, there you go. That's our breathing exercises. That forms the basis. We're able to hear the speaker, right? Okay, I'm going to turn it down. Is it a little loud? About right? Okay. I'm going to let it alone then. All right. Any questions about breathing? You've been doing it all your life, right? Good thing to do it properly, though. Okay. And we'll work with that with meditation too. So, all right, let's do our warm-up exercises next. These are 12 exercises. We go from the neck to the ankles, all right? So we're standing in the Wuji position. Make sure you're keeping a bend in those knees. It's important to keep the feet a little further apart, at least 2 fist distance between the feet. So this would be about the minimum. If I'm standing with my feet closer, I start to become top heavy, all right? So I stand a little wider. That's okay. It just works your legs a little more. Keeping that bend in the knees. You may think you're helping yourself when you're straightening your knees out, but you're making your legs weaker. So you just do something as simple as bending the knees. Now your legs are exercising when you're standing. That's really important. And you lift that head up by the silk thread. Posture is so important for our balance. And it's so important for people with Parkinson's because you tend to lean toward your weak side. So straighten your posture. Make your mom proud of you when she told you to stand up straight. Now's your chance, right? All right. So warm-up exercise. We float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin, looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then we sink the chin to the chest without leaning forward. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Keep looking straight ahead. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Look straight ahead. Beautiful. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And sink the chin down to the chest. One more time. We float the hands up in front of us. Shoulder height. Keep looking straight ahead, tucking in that chin. Feel that nice stretch on the back of the neck. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. And then sink the chin down to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise. Say that fast 3 times. Yes, sir. No, actually, what happens is so with Tai Chi, we try to learn the physical exercises first and make sure you know the physical exercises. Because I've learned in my years of teaching that if you try to teach someone the breathing at the same time they're learning the physical exercise, it all gets muddled up and they have a problem with it. So for breathing for that exercise, you would inhale the hands up, exhale as you tuck in the chin, inhale and exhale. Okay. Most of the time in Tai Chi, when the hands are moving out, you're breathing out, and the hands are coming in, you're breathing in. That's the one exception to it. Reverse breathing happens on that exercise because we inhale and then the hands are coming in as we exhale. Usually you're inhaling as you're coming in. But for that exercise, inhale, and exhale. Okay. Um, for some of you, that might be too confusing. Just do the physical exercise while you can. And once you get comfortable with it, then you add the breathing on top of it. And that's one of the things that we heard that mindfulness, um, that's what gives the Tai Chi exercise, it's mindfulness when you layer in the breathing over the top of the physical exercise. Because sometimes just breathing doesn't calm our body down. We need to do something physical to calm our body down. I'm sure we've all had that experience that you try breathing, it's just not working. And that's because your body is too excited right now. So you have to start to involve the body and the mind start to work together, and you can bring both of them down. Okay. I don't know, you look giddy. All right, second neck exercise, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. And come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top, left hand, left shoulder, looking left, pushing down right. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center. Beautiful. Pause for 1 second. Try to not turn the shoulders, but try and turn instead the neck. Okay? Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top, just turning the neck. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder, pushing down on the right hand. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, the left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder, looking right, pushing down left. And come back to center, come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Forward shoulder circles are next. Bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward without leaning forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Beautiful. Now reverse. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. Keep looking straight ahead one more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Beautiful. Let me readjust my mic. All right. Gathering chi. We're reaching for infinity. Imagine that someone is gently pulling on your wrist. I'm inhaling. I'm reaching out, reaching up. Feel the expansion in the shoulder and the chest, and relax the hands down. I'm going to do that again, gently reaching out, reaching up. Beautiful stretch. And exhale, relax the hands down, nice and slow, nice and slow. One more time, gently reaching out, reaching up, beautiful stretch. And exhale, slowly relax the hands down. Beautiful. Touching heaven and earth, lifting the head by the silk thread. Prayer hand position. Left hand up, right hand down. stretching the head towards the ceiling. And come back to center, not looking towards the ceiling, but floating the head gently towards the ceiling, stretching our spine. Good job. Back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, stretching the spine once again. And back to center. This helps us with our posture. Right hand up, left hand down, stretching the spine. And return to center. Left hand up, right hand down, gently stretching the spine. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. Come back to prayer hands. Relax the hands down. Excellent. Good work. All right. Second lower spine exercise. Good for our core muscles. We're not going to move the hips. We're just going to turn the upper body. So I'm turning my belly button to there and to there. I'm not going very far. I'm feeling the stretch in the back, like the lower back around the kidneys, and I'm working my core muscles. Okay? Prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Gently turning to the left without moving the hips. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top. Gently turn to the right. Try to not move the hips, just the upper body. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top. Then sweep gently to the left. Stay on the left side. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top. I'm still on the left side at this point, and then I slowly release to the right. Stay on the right side. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top, then release to the left side, not moving the hips, just the upper body. Tough to do, right? Inhale the ball over, right hand is on top, and then gently release to the right. And then we inhale the ball over, we come back to center, and relax the hands down. Beautiful. Any questions about those exercises? All right. Let's do one leg strengthening exercise, and then we'll have a seat and do some seated exercises, okay? All right. So in this exercise, you want to keep your knee bent. You're going to be balancing all your weight on one leg, but you've got the chairs to help you out, okay? Keep the knee bent. Keep the body straight. And keep smiling, okay? Weight shift to the left. Bend in the left knee, right foot, cat stance. Keep the upper body nice and straight. Tap the right toe to the front, no weight on it, empty. All your weight stays left. Bend in that left knee. And back to the cat stance. Weight stays left. Tap the right toe to the side without any weight on it, keeping all your weight left. And return to cat stance. And tap the right toe behind us, empty. Keep plenty of space between your feet. And cat stance, weight is still left. And back to Wu Ji. Good job. All right, other side, weight shift right, left foot, cat stance. Bend in that right knee, body stays straight. Left foot to the front, empty, keep the head lifted. And return to the cat stance. Tap left toe to the side, empty. All your weight stays on the right. And back to cat stance. And tap the left toe behind us, empty. Good spacing. Back to cat stance. And Simon says, return to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Nice work. All right. How'd that feel? Good? All right. Shake those legs loose. Let's have a seat. Let's do a couple seated exercises. All right. You know, I was going to tell you a boxing joke, but I forgot the punchline. All right. And then, I had a horse that would only come out of its stable at night. It was a nightmare. All right. So when we sit, we try to sit up on the edge of our chair. Sit up nice and straight and tall. My feet are flat on the floor. I have a 90-degree bend between the upper and the lower leg. My pelvic bone, it's kind of a bowl-shaped bone, and we have a tendency to rock back on it. But instead, we rock forward on it, which will straighten our back, and then we lift the head by a silk thread. So it gives me good straight body posture in this direction, and also good straight body posture in this direction. Sitting this way is a really, really helpful thing to do, especially if you're starting to get back problems. Try to sit this way a little bit every day. Helps your back problems, doesn't it? All right. So from here, we're going to do some hip exercises to get us started, okay? So turn to the right-hand side of the chair. All right, so we're going to spread our left leg out. We're going to keep our knee above our ankle. So I'm not doing this or leaning the upper body, but you're trying to concentrate the stretch on the inside of the legs, the hips, even on the lower back, okay? So we're going to just go ahead and add the hands right away. Prayer hand position. Push against an imaginary wall on your right and open up that left leg and feel that nice stretch. And then come back to center. Push against the right wall, open up left leg, and come back to center. Sometimes my mirror gets foggy. One more time. Push against the right wall, open up the left leg, feel that nice stretch. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Shift to the left hand side of the chair. You didn't feel right. All right, left hand side of the chair. Same thing, opposite way, right? Prayer hand position. Push against the imaginary left wall. Open up the right leg. And come back to center. Push against the imaginary left wall. Open up the right leg. Feel that nice stretch. And come back to center. One more time. Push against the left wall. Open up the right leg. Beautiful stretch, right? And return to center. And relax the hands down. Beautiful. Come back to center. Shake the legs loose. Good job. Second hip exercise. We're going to make two motions with the leg. We're going to lift the leg up and push the leg down, like you're trying to drive the foot through the floor, okay? You want to keep your back straight while you're doing this. You're going to have a tendency when you're pushing down to kind of lean forward to get a little leverage. Don't do that. You want it to come from your core muscles, right? So we're staying nice and straight. When you lift the leg up, again, you stay nice and straight. Try to not lean back, okay? Got that? It sometimes helps people to think when you're lifting the knee that you also lift the head at the same time. That helps keep your posture, okay? You guys look so excited. All right. Let's do hands to the side. We'll start with the left leg. So we'll lift the left knee up, hands behind us. And relax, hands in front of us and push down on the left foot, hard as you can. Push, push, push. And relax. Lift the left leg up, hands behind us, back is straight, body is straight, and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the left foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. One more time, left leg up, hands behind us, and relax. Then hands in front of us, and push down on the left foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. Beautiful. Shift to the right leg. Same thing. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us. And relax. Hands in front of us. Push down on the right foot, hard as you can. Push, push, push. And relax. Lift the right leg up, hands behind us, back and body straight. and relax. Hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can, push, 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 and relax. Beautiful. One more time. Lift the right leg up and relax. Keep the back straight, hands in front of us, push down on the right foot, hard as you can, and relax. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. By the way, that exercise helps with bone strength, which is kind of important, right? If you have Parkinson's disease, you want strong bones. Just makes sense, right? So if you're dealing with osteoporosis or osteopenia, you probably want to do that exercise more often. I've had, and I think they're all female that I know of, but I've had about a dozen students over the years that have gotten stronger bones by doing Tai Chi. Haven't taken any more medicine. Actually, some of them have come off their medicine. They've gone from osteoporosis to osteopenia, or from osteopenia back to normal bone density, just from doing Tai Chi. All right? Much better than the osteoporosis drugs they give you, right? All right. Let's do knee exercise, heel kick. All right. Yay! You're supposed to cheer right there, just so you know. All right. So 4 motions with the leg. We're going to pick the leg up, kick the leg out. My heel is pushing out, my toe is pushing up. Then pick the leg up. Don't skip this one. Float the foot to the ground. Not dropping the foot, but float the foot to the ground like a butterfly. Okay? We're going to punch out the opposite hand. We're going to keep our body nice and straight. Remember that trick of lifting, as you're lifting the knee, lift the head simultaneously. It helps keep your back straight. Okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out right fist. Punch out that fist. Pick up that leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left fist. Opposite hand. Pick up the left leg, or right leg, sorry, float the foot to the ground. One more time. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist, and then pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out left fist. And pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Good job. Feel that work your legs? That was only 3 times, right? So, if you knew an easy way to work your legs and get them stronger, why would you not do that every day? Right? That was just 3 times, and you're like, yeah, I kind of feel that on my legs. And you'll feel it on your core later today also. You'll be like, oh, there's some muscles here I didn't realize I had. So why not do that exercise on a daily basis, right? Just one time when you're sitting down, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or in a perfect world, all 3. But while you're sitting down for one of the meals, just push back from the table and do 3 of those heel kicks and go nice and slow. It doesn't take that long, right? And notice that your legs are getting stronger. And 2 weeks down the road, a month, 3 months down the road, you'll be amazed at how much stronger you're feeling just from doing that one thing that doesn't take very long. Okay? All right, I'll jump off my soapbox. And now we're going to do a toe kick. So instead of a heel kick where we're pushing the heel out, now I'm doing a toe kick where I'm pushing the toe out. Okay? Back straight, body straight, lifting the leg before and after we kick, punching out the opposite hand, smiling while you're doing it. That all happens, all right? So, hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, let it float there for a moment, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. Pick up the right leg, let it hover there, and float the foot to the ground. Good job. Pick up the left leg, keep the body straight, punch right, kick left. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. One more time, pick up the left leg, toe kick left, punch out right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. Pick up the right leg, toe kick right, punch out left fist. And then pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Now you're really feeling your legs, right? All right, shake those legs loose. Good job. Any questions about those exercises? Yes, sir. I should have looked there first. I'm sorry. Sure. Actually, I did that one. Let's do the ankle exercise, and I'll show you hamstring stretch. Okay. Oh, those are getting stronger too. You're engaging those as you do that exercise because they're opposing your thigh muscle. So those are getting stronger also. Hmm. Well, you'll feel that muscle as you like retract the leg back. You'll feel the hamstring. But I'll show you a way to stretch the hamstring in just a minute. Okay. Let's do our ankle exercise. Let's do it from the seated position, unless you want to jump up and down all the time. So left foot touch heel and then toe, heel and toe. Not moving the leg, moving the ankle. Heel and toe, heel, toe, heel, and toe. Beautiful. Now shift to the right foot. Same. Heel and toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Not moving the leg, moving the ankle. Heel, toe, heel, and toe. Sounds like some weird country line dance. All right. Second ankle exercise. Left foot, touch the little toe, then the big toe. Outside of the foot and inside of the foot. Little toe and big toe. Back to center. Right foot, touch little toe and big toe. Don't look at your feet. Stay nice and straight. Little toe, big toe. Try and touch the same spot on the carpet. Little toe and big toe. And back to center. So on that exercise, it helps you that you're not doing like little toe, big toe, because you're really not moving the ankle. Doing a lot with your hip at that point, but not doing as much with the ankle. When you try and touch the same spot on the carpet, now you're rotating that ankle. Okay. By the way, that one saved my wife last night. We were on our way to the Cardinals game, and there was an offset in the concrete, and she stepped on that offset in the concrete, and her ankle went like that, but it didn't bother her because her ankles were loose. So she was able to move on, and she didn't fall. If her ankles were really tight, when her ankle went like that, she would go way out to the side and then fall over. That's a bad thing. All right. So hamstring stretch. Any questions about any of the warm-up exercises first? Okay. Let's do a hamstring stretch. I'm glad you brought this up. It's really important. The hamstrings. So we're familiar with the quadriceps. Four muscles make up our quadriceps. You're exercising those muscles when you stand in the Wuji position. So that's really important to do. You want to make sure the hamstrings stay loose. What happens if the hamstrings get taut, or get tight? So you have four hamstring muscles. Three of those four attach up at the pelvic girdle that we're talking about, that kind of that bowl-shaped bone. So what happens is if you're standing, imagine like your hamstrings are tight. It starts trying to do this with the body, and it starts taking that pelvic girdle and trying to pull it out of position. So it's really important for these muscles, the hamstrings, to stay loose. Okay. So we have two exercises that exercise all four muscles of the hamstring. Okay. So take the left foot, put it out, foot flat on the floor. Actually, let's do toe up first. All right. Toe up first. Don't extend the foot so the leg is straight. You'll hyperextend the knee. So leave a bend in the knee, but touching down the heel. And you're kind of pulling the toe up towards the knee. Okay. Now, when the Chinese stretch, they don't bounce. They just go to the point of stretching, and then you try and breathe relaxation into that muscle. It's almost like you're taking a rubber band to where it stretches, and then you try and breathe a little bit more out of it. Don't pull the rubber band because you'll end up tearing a muscle. We don't want you to do that, okay? And it really hurts when your hamstring is torn. Trust me. All right. Toe towards the knee and release down onto that left leg and feel that stretch in the hamstring. Do whatever is comfortable for you. And then tuck in the chin and round up. Pull that foot in, right foot out, touching the heel, toe is up, pull the toe towards the knee and release down onto the right leg. Nice and gentle, nice and easy. And then tuck in that chin and round up. Back to center. Left foot, heel down, toe up, pull the toe towards the knee, release down onto the left leg. Nice and gentle, not bouncing. Tuck in that chin and round up. And then right leg, toe up, heel down, pull the toe towards the knee, and release onto the right leg. You're going to feel that stretch in your back and your hamstring. And then release, tuck in the chin, and round up. No, you're actually work them as we're doing the hips and we're doing the heel kick. Oh yeah, yeah, we're concentrating on with that exercise. But wait, there's more because you've only got a couple of the hamstrings, so there's more. So take the left foot and put the foot flat this time, and you wouldn't think just positioning your foot different would make a difference. It does. So your knee has to stay bent at this point. Again, don't bounce, just gently stretch and release down onto the left leg and feel how the stretch is moved even to the inside of the leg. And then tuck in the chin and round up. Pull the left foot back, right foot out, foot is flat, and release down onto the right leg. Nice and gentle. We're not locking the knee out. Nice, easy stretch. Tuck in the chin and round up. And back to center. One more thing. Should have mentioned this to begin with. Consider that this is your body and your waist is right here. If I'm bending over, I don't bend over and straighten up like this because it puts a lot of pressure on the lower back. So instead, I'll bend over and then you tuck in the chin. And as you round up, it's almost like you're stacking your spine on it. So the disc in your spinal cord are kind of like stacking back up on top of one another. That'll help your back also, okay? All right, left foot out, foot flat, release down onto the left leg, nice and gentle. Nice and easy. Tuck in that chin and round up. And then right foot out, foot flat, and release down onto the right leg. Nice and gentle, no bouncing, nice and easy. And tuck in the chin and round up. Beautiful. Felt your hamstrings there, didn't you? That's a good one for old runners, too. Most runners have really tight hamstrings, me especially. So, using that again, the body, this is the waist. We've been bending this way for a while, right? So now arching the back helps bend the back the other way, okay? So look straight ahead, no looking at the ceiling, look straight ahead, chest forward, shoulders back, and roll on the hips and arch that back. One time and relax. Once again, shoulders back, arching that back. Looking straight ahead. Good job. Relax. Feels really good. Let's do it one more time. Arching that back. and relax. That's a good one to do. The hamstrings are a neglected muscle a lot of times. All right. How's everybody doing? All right. So, do I have time? Let's stand up. Let's do one more exercise standing, and then we'll do our meditation. Okay? Pardon me? They're all good ones. Different parts of the body, but they're all good. I like this one. We're touching empty heel and empty toe. So when you look at this one from the side, my body stays straight as I touch my heel or touch my toe. Okay. Upper body stays nice and straight. Make sure you're using your chair. Okay. So make sure that you're not leaning backwards and leaning forward. Okay. From this perspective, you keep that plenty of space between the feet. Some people will tuck the one foot behind the other foot. That's a really dangerous thing to do. Again, you have a narrow center balance when you do that. And one more thing from this side, some people will try and just kind of swing their foot through, empty heel, empty toe. Instead, especially my Parkinson's patients, I want you to try and lift the knee and touch the heel and lift the knee and touch the toe. Okay. I want you in a habit of lifting your legs when you walk. So you're not walking like this, but walking like this. Okay. Use your ears when you walk, which sounds really weird, right? But use your ears when you walk. Things like ramps up sidewalks, transitions in floor where it goes from like carpet to hardwood or maybe an area rug. If your feet are scuffing, that scuffing sound of your feet, if you're scuffing your feet, you're not lifting your knees, right? Because when you're going up like a small ramp, if your feet are scuffing, that means you're not lifting them, okay? So it's important that you lift those knees. That scuffing is going to ultimately cause you to trip on something, and that's bad, okay? All right. So I like to call this the hokey pokey. Right foot in, right foot out, right? All right. Weight shift to the right, bending the right knee. Empty left heel, hands behind us. Use your chair, keep the body straight. And then empty left toe, hands in front of us. Keep all the weight on the right. Empty heel, hands behind us. Pick up the knee, empty toe, hands in front of us. Use your chair, stay safe. Empty heel, hands behind us. And empty toe, hands in front of us. Keep plenty of space between your feet. And return to center. Sorry, I didn't mean to throw you off. Weight shift to the left, bend in the left knee, empty right heel, hands behind us. Keep your weight left. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Use your chair. Empty on the heel. I told you it was a balance exercise, right? And empty toe. One more time, empty heel, hands in front of us, and empty toe. Lifting that knee as I transition and relax. Sometimes when I'm giving talks, everybody thinks they have really good balance, right? And so I'll tell them, hey, let's do an experiment. Touch your toe behind you. And people are like, okay, whoa. That's a really good balance exercise. And it's so simple to do. You can use, I'm sure you have a chair sitting out in the open kitchen counter. You can use those just as you walk by the kitchen. Just, grab onto that counter, empty heel, empty toe, empty heel, empty toe, turn around, hold on to the counter, empty heel, empty toe. It's a really good way to practice your balance. And it's a good thing. I would practice it daily, probably in the morning, because it's a good thing to know when you're having a bad balance day, isn't it? Maybe that's a day to stay off that step stool or be a little bit more cautious if it's wet outside or something. You're having a bad balance day. Those two don't mix really well. So take a little bit more time getting to the store, or the doctor's office, or something. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days. Getting mad at yourself doesn't make either one better. But when you're having a bad day, it's kind of good to know that so you can rearrange things, leave a little bit more time. Okay? All right. So let's have a seat. Let's work on some meditation, okay? Let's see if there's anybody out front. We're going to do meditation if you want to come in. Dave, there's a chair right here, as a matter of fact. It even has your name on it. All right. So, hey, there's a dime on the floor. Okay. So, pardon me? Yeah. Yeah. So on Wednesday, we were at the mindfulness talk, and she took us through a meditation. There are lots of different meditations. What I have found over my years, the progressive relaxation, that's the method I use where you concentrate on the feet and then the legs and then the hips and then the torso. We go through belly, inner stomach, lower back, and you can actually lengthen that out. Usually I'll start out with like a 20-minute meditation where you do feet and then lower legs and then upper legs. And I'll work through the body that way. In my experience, people with Parkinson's, that progressive relaxation works really well. Okay. But there are different types of ways to meditate, and some will appeal to some and some will appeal to other. Um, so today I'm going to teach you a different way to meditate. There is a pose called Jin Zhuan, and they call it the tree hugger poses. So you can do it standing. Your arms are in a circle, palms are facing in, without a phone in your hand. And so you imagine you're hugging onto a tree. Okay, I'm in that Wuji position, so the knees are bent. So you can do this as a standing meditation if you want. Um, Probably right now, let's do it as a upper body meditation. And what I want you to think about, the shoulder is a really unique joint. And you can do this in front of the mirror if you want to try me. I'm not going to take my shirt off and show you. But if you expand the shoulder joint, it's a knob and ball joint. So you have the knob and ball, right? So as you pull the arm out, there forms a little dimple at the top of the shoulder. It's the only joint in the body that does this. That as you pull the shoulder out, it forms a little dimple right here. It's really pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And so what we're doing in Jin Zhuan, we have found that that opening of the joints and of all joints of the body helps to relax the body. So we try and open all the joints of the body. And the Jin Zhuan is a really good way to do this. So as we're holding the hands this way, I want you to start opening up the shoulder joint and the elbow, the wrist, and the fingers. And what you're going to imagine that you truly are hugging a tree, but that tree keeps getting bigger and bigger, right? So you're not pulling the hands apart like this. You're trying to keep the hands this way, but you're trying to make yourself rounder and rounder as you're doing this, all right? And so what you're doing is you're starting to open all the joints of the hands and the wrist, elbow, shoulder, even the chest will open up and expand. Okay? Any questions about that? So I'll talk you through it. I'll talk you through it. So sitting up nice and straight. By the way, if your arms get tired, in which it's quite possibly will, just relax. Just put your arms down. Just kind of give them a little shake again and then bring them back up whenever you're ready. Okay? If you need to use the back of your chair, do so, but do so in the following way. I'm sitting up straight as I do this. It helps when you don't have a microphone on. Push your booty into the back of the chair and use the back of the chair so I'm still sitting up straight and tall. I'm not sitting like this, but I'm sitting like this. Okay? All right. Do whatever is comfortable for you. You don't want to have to be sitting, worrying that you're sitting up straight and tall and take away from the meditation. Okay? All right. So we're sitting up nice and straight and tall, knees over the heels. Pelvis is rocked forward, Head lifted by the silk thread. Put our arms in Jin Zhuan so the palms are facing in like I'm holding onto a tree. Closing the eyes. And let's do a couple of deep breaths. Again, we're going to clear the mind of any thoughts. So let your thoughts just escape from your mind. Let's do that again. Big, deep belly breath in. And then breathe out. Release the mind of any thoughts. Let's do that one more time. The mind likes to think. We're trying to put it in neutral, okay? Big, deep belly breath in. And then as we breathe out, let those thoughts escape from your mind. You're not worried about what happened earlier today or what's going to happen this afternoon. You stay present in the here and now. All right, so we're sitting here in Jin Zhuan. I want you to concentrate on your shoulder. Feel the tree that you're hugging get a little bigger and feel your shoulders start to expand. Like we do in that second exercise, the gathering chi, start to feel the expansion in the shoulder. Inhale, big deep belly breath in. Exhale, let the shoulder expand. Relax. Big deep belly breath in. We're trying to expand the shoulder by relaxation. So relax, expand that shoulder. Feel like that tree is getting just a little bigger. And now we'll work on the elbow. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, focus on the elbow, trying to expand the elbow joint. Again, the tree's getting just a little bigger, nice and gentle, not forcing anything, not using tension. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, expanding the elbow. Feel that elbow joint open up and expand. And now we'll look at the wrist. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as we breathe out, imagine you're expanding your wrist. Feel that tree that you're hugging get a little bigger. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, we're expanding our wrist, focusing on the wrist, trying to expand it out of relaxation, not tension. And now consider your fingers. So take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. As you breathe out, imagine you're breathing out through the fingers, and the fingers start to grow towards one another. You feel the tree expanding that you're holding, but you feel your fingers reaching towards one another. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, fingers reaching towards one another. Let's do that again. Big, deep belly breath in. Breathing out, feel the fingers expand towards one another. And let's finish with our chest. Take a long, slow, deep belly breath in. And as you breathe out, try to expand the chest. Feel that tree growing just a little bigger, opening the chest. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, expanding the chest, opening the chest, not out of tension, but of relaxation. Big, deep belly breath in, and then breathe out. Feel the whole arm opening and expanding. Feel the arm getting longer, those joints opening and expanding. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, filling the lungs with air. Exhale, relaxing the arms, Relaxing the chest, opening, expanding. Go ahead and relax down. It's hard on the arms, isn't it? But look at your tremors right now. Where'd they go? It's because of the mind. So that pose is called Jin Zhuan. So it's a good way to relax and open up the joints. And you can go through that whole sequence with the spine, opening the spine up by lifting the head up, opening the hips up. When you're standing in the Wuji position, you try and sink just a little lower, and that helps open up the hips while you're doing that. Becomes a really good way to kind of open and expand the body. And we didn't do it today, but we had somebody. We were in a class and we did this. They had them hold their arm up and marked where their arm was, and then did this exercise and held their hand up, and it went even further. It was longer. It actually did lengthen the arm. And the way you looked at the arm, because the muscles are relaxing, those joints start to open and expand. Okay. So I prefer for people with Parkinson's that progressive relaxation. I think that works better. But I think it's good to open up our mind to different types of meditation. Maybe one will click with you. Maybe you like Jin Zhuan better than you do progressive relaxation. Or maybe you like, I could put a candle in the middle of the room and have everybody stare at the candle. And while they're doing the meditation, and you're like, boy, I really like that. Great, go ahead and do that. If you like it, if it works for you, do that one. I could have you do a hum. So you would breathe in as you breathe out. Do a long, slow, sustained hum like that. Maybe that works for you. There's some research saying, as I believe she said, she talked about humming and engaging the mind. But there's some research, especially people, if you feel like your voice is getting bad, I'll have some of my Parkinson's patients use that humming to get their vocal cords stronger. Maybe I need them. So there's all kinds of different ways to meditate, and just like there's many different ways to exercise the body. There's not one right way. There's not one wrong way. I actually have people come up to me and they want to give me a trick question. What's the best exercise for a person with Parkinson's? And they expect me to say Tai Chi. And I'll say, well, I teach Tai Chi, so they expect me to say it. And Tai Chi is very good, as you know, for it. But my answer is the best exercise for Parkinson's is the one that you will do. So maybe Tai Chi isn't your thing and you want to walk every day. Great, walk every day. I recommend having Tai Chi because of its balance propensity, to work that into your mix. Have Tai Chi as part of your exercise mix because it helps with your balance. But maybe you think Tai Chi sucks. I don't think so because you're here. But maybe you think Tai Chi sucks, so you want to walk all the time. Great, or swim or whatever. So the same way with the meditation. Maybe you think, progressive relaxation doesn't work for me, but I love looking at a candle because it really engages my mind. Great, do it. Try it out. Try different ones and you'll go, yeah, that doesn't work. That works for me. Okay? Life is full of possibilities. Okay? Any questions? No questions. Wow, I answered all the questions. Okay, I am going to turn on the overhead light. You have a great week. We have another class. I ran over. I apologize. So we'll have another class starting in about 10 minutes. And otherwise, we'll be back next week. And September 1st is when we change over to just one class at 11 o'clock. Okay? And how I combine those two classes, I don't know yet. But we'll figure it out. Okay? All right. Great job. Thank you. Pardon me? 1 hour. They cut back.